Hey guys, Keenan here, and today we are back on out. Now, 268 ended up with Tenzawa on the floor, and Yoshiki carrying a bloody brick. So we know what they're implying about what happened, is what it is. But I've been hearing something crazy about 269. I don't know what happened, but it's looking like they might have fumbled. I'm not too sure. So we gonna see it, bro. I want to see how what the fuck happened, bro. I don't know. Nah, all right. Let's get into it. All right, 269. All right. Let's see. Those who can turn strategy, I messed up that word, into strength are the strongest of all. Are they gonna retcon what the mom did? Their love and fear are held in the same hand. They used the wrong there. Oh no, there. Then comma, love and fear are held in. Okay, whatever, bro. Because I made a whole video talking about that. The mom hit him with the statue. If the mom didn't hit him, now I look goofy, right? That's why you low key gotta wait till the backstory over, bro. Those who can turn strategy into strength are the strongest of all. Because it makes it look like she didn't do it. Like, why they stall it? Yeah, love and fear held in the same hand. He found himself unable to move because within that fear, a trace of love lingered. Atsushi understood that his grandmother's keepsakes were to his mother a shadow, a lingering symbol of fear. Yup. And the figure of his mother standing before him was nothing less than human nature itself. Okay. She still hit him. I don't know why I'm happy about that shit. But damn. He home run that nigga, bro. Nah, she really charged up like she doing a combo, bro. So despicable. He said he knew that to the mom, the grandma apologized all the time, bro. Like they acting like the grandma was like beating the fuck out of her. I think she was, but like we didn't see it. Like it's implied, but we ain't like, like we can gauge how bad it was. Like, cause like if the abuse is not too OD, and then the grandma spending literally the rest of her life repenting, then it's like at that point the grandma wants to be a proper parental figure to you, and like regrets every day about what happened. So it's like you only gain from like forgiveness. Like you don't lose anything for forgiving your own blood parent. You know what I'm saying? But of course, if the abuse was way too OD, then is what it is. And based on the mom's actions, I guess that's what happened. But we see how loving the grandma's to Atsushi, and that's just the grandchild, not the actual child. So that's why it's kind of like, dang, like wouldn't your life would have been better? Like you could have also gotten this kind of love if you just kind of moved on from it. But it's whatever. This moment, a symbol of love turns into fear and violence. The laws of the world are turned upside down. The essence of fear is domination over others or oneself, but love too is nothing more than a form of domination. Again, that's one thing I will give out though. I'll be trying to push certain shit, bruh. The form of love is also, love is also a form of domination. That's a hot take. That is a hot take. People not really trying to hear that shit. There is something carved into human instinct that most powerful ruler of all. There's something carved into human instinct, the most powerful ruler of all. In that moment, Tenzawa Tsuchi understood for the first time the fear is not death itself, but the final trial meant to prove the love called life. I'm loving these quotes. I won't even hold y'all, bruh. Like these are quotes that make you think. Cause I feel like when people speak on very vague concepts, they go like the easy route, right? Whereas like where if you fill in the blanks, of course it makes sense. You're like, oh, love is the most powerful form of emotion, some shit like that. You know, okay, I can see that. You know, you just work the mental loops yourself, and like you fill in the blanks of what you think they're talking about. So it's kind of something you innately understand. It's not really like, so them saying it's almost like an easy answer. It's not really like a take. But like here, like the way it's worded, you're kind of like, wait, is this true? And you really gotta think about that motherfucker, like, So I like stuff like this because you're taking a bold stance. It's not necessarily wrong or right, because you know you can theorize all day about what's going on when it comes to these vague concepts like emotions and stuff like that. So, okay, they said fear is not death itself, but the final trial meant to prove the love called life. Damn. So it's like once you overcome fear, you have beaten the final trial of life. People fear for the sake of love, and within that fear, people fear for the sake of love, and within that fear, they try to choose love. Love draws one closer to life. Fear draws one closer to death. In order to live, a human must sometimes choose death. Oh, is this where the BS gonna come through? In order to live, a human must sometimes choose death. In Atsuchi's eyes, fear looked like salvation because he had already accepted fear as something that belonged to love itself. Bro, can we stop showing brains, man? Like, Mizuta be doing this type of shit, bro. Like, you gotta relax. You don't gotta show this shit. You literally do not have to show this shit. He keep doing it over and over, bro. Like, relax. God, they no one trying to see it. Bro, he be going deep into that shit, drawing every fucking wrinkle in that shit, bro. You don't gotta do that. You can just imply it, bro. God, Lee, niggas be using the talent for the wrong thing. Nigga smoking a cig after pop. Bro, what is wrong? I'm not gonna lie. I spoke crazy on Yoshiki. I spoke crazy on him. I didn't think he's gonna come this fierce. I literally did not. I thought it was a fraud. I thought it was a rat. I thought he wasn't about it. He a fake demon. He really showed out. Came in, smoked my goat. Like, I have to hold that, bro. Ah! He lined him up again? Oh my god, bro. What time he's gonna do it again, son? I'm not trying to see this shit, bro. I'm not trying to see this shit. That's one thing about bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. As much as I like this series, I'm not into all this, bro. I'm really not into all this. I'm not even gonna hold you up, bro. I'm not into all this. Like, smashing niggas with cement blocks is just not my speed. I don't like that shit. This is bad. They said, please stop. Yoshiki-sama, stop. It's since I was just go spring an uppercut or some shit. Swing. Okay, we see Tenzawa. We see both Tenzawa's legs on the floor, though. And we see one arm here. Allegedly another arm here. and it looked like Yoshiki was the one that swung. So what? Like at worst, they could say Tenzawa headbutted him. What? So this the bullshit niggas wasn't fucking with her. Wait, all right. This was his left arm, right? Did we have any? Did something happen to his left arm? I know. No. His right arm was what was what Iguchi fucked up, and I think Yoshiki as well. So was his left arm fine the entire time? Cause I don't know, a full power swing from Yoshiki's right arm downward, and Tenzawa on the floor in this position using his left arm. I don't think his left arm is his dominant arm. His left arm, I mean, I could be wrong, but his left arm blocked. Nah, I don't know, bruh. I don't know, but it is out. They do some bullshit. Your body feeling better now? Guess so. I mean, back in gym class now. It's kind of weird, but my body feels even better than before. So my 15-minute dash got about 50 seconds faster is OD. You're literally making shit up. My grip strength increased more than 7 kg. See, you had brain surgery, right? When they opened up your head and messed with your brain. Then you... Nah, but this is not new, though. We've heard this before. So this is not new info. So if people said, oh, they're trying to use this to justify what just happened. Nah, this is old info, though. So, like, this can't be used to be like, oh, Pizzuto's bringing in some BS. Like, you could say this is BS. Like, him catch... All right, cool. But, like, this dialogue already happened, though. Like, so this is old dialogue. It is old dialogue. So we can't really fault Mazuta for bringing up... We're bringing up old shit. Those who can turn tragedy into strength are the strongest of all. Alright, yeah. Alright. Oh my god, bro. Alright, now that he brought kicks, is this the same foot that got destroyed? No, this is right foot, right? I think his left foot was the one that got fucked up. Bro, this is bullshit, bro. There's no way. Those who can tragedy into strength are the strongest. Strength is not about being unscathed. It is the very trace of having turned wounds into meaning. Those who can create meaning from scars of tragedy can no longer be ruled by anyone. Even fear itself. Boom. What the hell? Oh, hell, alright, bruh. Alright, you know what? You know what, bruh? You know what, bruh? Wait, I gotta go. There was someone who... Okay. We good. Like, I understand it thematically. Because he's been building up this theme the entire fight. So I understand it thematically. Yeah, like thematically, I understand all of this because we've been doing this whole quote thing about fear, fighting fear, overcoming fear, and Tenzawa, of course, was the showcase of all of this. So this worked thematically. The writing itself is not really bad, but it's like, are you kidding me? Because how is he this strong? He broke all the like the especially this double spread when he yeah, this double spread when he I think he used his legs because I could barely justify it when because like I would always had these crazy comebacks, but like I feel like this is the most flagrant one because the Kaname was pretty flagrant too. I won't lie. Nigga's arm was like peeling off. And even like Keigo wasn't too like I know people had a problem with Keigo one and I could see why. But like I think like with Keigo to Kaname to now this, it increasingly got more flagrant as time went on. Mazuta funny as hell. But one thing I'll give Mazuta is he at least backed it thematically. Because I feel like this is actually a quite common problem in just some manga stories. But the thing is, they don't actually back it thematically. You're just watching the fight, then like the main character would just would just fucking like they just come back and then just win. So it's like, what the hell? But and also this one shot because like the thing too, Yoshiki like with that combo Tenzawa did on Yoshiki like that combo hit. Like that was a damn near deadly combo. Yoshiki got CTE right now, moving on a concussion. Like there's no way he's actually sane. So it's like all of this was Yoshiki on borrowed time. So that's why I can kind of let it pass. But my thing is that Tenzawa moving as well as he is and unleashing lethal force. He has never kicked this hard in the entire series. This is the hardest kick he's ever done in the entire series. Easily. Never. He's never done a kick this hard. Ever. And with the amount of injuries and broken bones and shit he has, being able to deliver a kick this hard after what he's been through is ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous. But of course, again, with like we see the words as it's going that like you can even master fear itself. It's like he's using Tenzawa to like show niggas like, hey, you know, in these kind of scenarios, when fear is affecting you, this is why. And then he's giving his POV on like what fear is and yada yada. But then he's showing that once you overcome fear, this is how you do it. And when you do, then yada yada. So I get it. I do get it. I don't think the writing is actually bad. It's just if you really think about like who's supposed to win, yada yada yada, like the power skin and all of that. Because I was never Team Yoshiki. Y'all can see my past who knows how many reactions. I was never Team Yoshiki ever. I wanted Tenzawa to win, but it's like after I slowly understood just how much the gap was, I was kind of like, bro, what the? I was like, yo, and then now he just so fight's over. Damn, that's crazy. All right, I def see why people talk. I def see it, and I don't think they're necessarily wrong. Again, only thing I'll give Muzuta is that this didn't come out of nowhere though. Like this BS right here, like this page didn't come out of nowhere. This has always been a thing. These 2 pages, about Tenzawa being like superhuman after, that's always been a thing. Um, yeah. So the only thing is just the quotes. Yeah, that's really the only thing. So yeah. So that was 22. I think I actually want to have an out discussion. I wonder if I can get some people on board. I'll try to make it work. I'll try to make it work. Let me. I'll write that down, bro. Let's have an out discussion because it's making like another out video. Yeah, I think I'll just do a discussion, especially since the fight's over. I'm down. Even the people don't want to pull out, I might just do it myself. I'm gonna lie. Let me see. But yeah, the quotes are good though. Like if we ignore everything that happened in the chapter and just go through the quotes, I like it. I have to give him that. I don't even completely agree, but the fact that he took this stance very early and just went through it, I do appreciate writers that can take this gamble. Bro, this is he caught the what the oh my god. Bazooka is the funniest thing of all time. And it's so funny too. I was on Twitter preaching. No way, because that was done for. And I didn't say it was done for, but like if there was like a comeback, thinking maybe a third party might stop him, maybe yada yada yada. But when he just like he chose death because it represents love or some shit. Let me see. Fear looks like salvation. In order to live, a human must sometimes choose death. By choose death, it meant like choose fear, or choose to like drown in fear. Why is it because like yeah, you need to choose fear so you can overcome it? Or he's accepted fear as something that belonged to love itself. Those who consider nature are the strongest. Strength is not about being unscathed. That is the very trace of having turned wounded to meaning. It is the very trace. Those who can create meaning from scars of tragedy can no longer be ruled by anyone, even fear itself. So I'm guessing it's like those who gain power through never experiencing fear are weaker than those who gain power through experiencing fear. Like once you experience fear and you gain power through that, you will be stronger than your version that did not experience fear at all. They made this kick like a blade, bro. Bruh, I don't know, funny ass series, but I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny. All right, yeah. So again, I'll probably have a discussion on it. I don't think I'll make a vid on this because I know people gonna want like trying to break down. Like, I'd rather just yap about certain things than like try to like put it on like a scripted video of like, oh, this is this means that means yada yada yada. Whew. All right, cool. I liked it. Decent chat, but this might be the straw that broke the camel's back for some fans. I can see some fans be like, after this chapter, I'm not really feeling it yet. I don't blame them. I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame them. I'll still be here though. I think there's not really enough to like scare me away. But I can see if someone wants to like knock some points, knock it lower, stuff like that, or not hold it as high. But again, with like the backing of like the quotes, then like I can at least appreciate the writing aspect of it. The writing aspect's not bad. It's not bad. But all right, that'll be about it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to support the channel. Also check out my Patreon too. The links in the description down below. You get early access to more videos like this one. You just get access to my Twitch bots as well. Again, link is in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.